I'm practicing for my YouTube. All right, cut. I'm rehearsing for my YouTube debut. Here I am. Oh, why does that hurt? And cut. I don't know. Alright, so this video is about the top 3 reasons why I decided to start YouTube. So let's just first start off by introducing myself. My name is Antoine Craig and I am a para-athlete, which basically means that I'm visually impaired. And I get to strap myself to another person and run really, really fast around a track. Alright, reason number 3. It's 3, 1, 2, 3, one of those 3s. So number 3 is that the main reason is because I want to make it to the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be tough. But like I said, I've been running for 3 seasons now, and I think that I have enough support and help to make it happen. So this is one of the reasons why I'm starting YouTube, to just get more encouragement and get more people behind me and helping me achieve my goal of making it to the 2020 Olympics. And plus, I have been working my butt off for so long with all the practices and just getting so much help and support that I really want to give this like a 200% effort, because I have a really good chance of making it. And how legendary would that be if I actually did it? Number 2, uno dos. Reason number 2. The second reason is that I am a graduate student in the Rehabilitation and Mental Health Counseling Program at Virginia Commonwealth University. And I have learned so much about mental health and exactly what it takes and what it looks like to achieve many of the goals that we all strive for on a daily basis. So I want to utilize this channel to combine my journey to the Olympics and exactly what it takes mentally to accomplish this. You know, it's one thing to be fast, but like, how do you mentally prepare yourself to deal with the ups and downs of, you know, competing in track and field, or even getting to that level where you're competing against the best in the world? Like, how do you keep yourself mentally like stable and happy and functioning and positive? This is my number 2 reason why I'm starting the channel. So I can tell you guys a little short story of how I got my A-Train nickname. I went to a US Paralympic camp that they had here. This was like 2 years ago. And I was learning how to come out of blocks. And they were teaching me, and I was so grateful that they actually spent some time to work with me, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And one of the coaches had commented when I was coming out of blocks. He commented, he was like, man, you come out of blocks like a freight train. And I was like, ever since then, it kind of stuck with me. And I was like, you know, my name's Antoine, so it's like trying to think of a famous train with A in, and then I kind of stumbled across A-Train one day. I was in New York and I took a picture of the sign. So I named myself A-Train. But the cool thing about it is now there's a show on Amazon, and one of the characters named A-Train, and he's supposed to be the fastest man in the world. But so that's how I got my nickname A-Train. So I've created like an app workout called A-Train, and a couple of different other workouts. So if you guys stay tuned, you guys will see how everything comes together. But that's my story of how I got my nickname. All right, reason number 1. Oh no, I don't have no more fingers left. Reason number 1 is kind of an extension of reason number 2. It's basically, I created Legendary Untold to just show people that you can be dope, and you can go through life's trials and tribulations a different way. We don't all have to deal with, you know, obstacles the same way. You know, I know for me personally, just to see how my family deal with things, and you know, we read about how much people, you know, self-medicate to kind of dumb it down, how people take drugs and pop pills and do all these like negative things to cope with what they're feeling instead of really confronting what you're feeling face to face. So I'm creating Legendary Untold to show that we can do some amazing things without having to handle them in a negative way. I just want to show the positive side of things. Legendary Untold is basically to show like everyone how to really do something. We get all these people on YouTube saying that, oh, you can be this or you can be that, but they never really fully explain like how to accomplish these goals, what it feels like, what does it look like, how do you really get to A to B. They don't tell you about the in between. They don't help build the bridge. They just hit you with all these platitudes like, oh, wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, okay, you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and then what? So the Legendary Untold is the Legendary Untold, like the untold things about everything. Like, what does stuff feel like? What does it feel like to really train at the level I'm training? What does it feel like to deal with family issues? All right, so long story short, Legendary Untold, I need you guys to follow me. I need you guys to encourage me, like have my back, because we're gonna get this done. Like I said, my goal is to make it to the 2020 Tokyo Olympic, and I am working my ass off and I'm doing everything I can to be great. So if you guys have any tips or words of advice, like feel free to comment and engage, and I welcome you guys to subscribe and follow me on my journey.